I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. But this sweet a beat. Oh, Doguni Misha, show you the confirm for your speaker. This time I call chopsticks for assistance. Show we they blow your mind, Afghanistan. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. Not this sweet a beat. When you come, make I give you digits. When's the last time somebody did it like this? Too much ice on my wrist. That's why everybody hating on me like Chris. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. People think I be Johnny just come. Like I just got rich, like my money just come. Send them back to where they come from. For talking like the product of a ton. Outside no come.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness, outstanding, finding open teammates.
One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
Outside Irving. Brown with a screen. And it's Irving missing. Indiana on offense. Now Halliburton. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Fires the three. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Brown. The Pacers pull it in.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Halliburton on the wing. Into the lane. That one drops for him.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Here's Irving. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Inside. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And it's Green with the ball for the Mavericks. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
Now here's Halliburton. No good with the triple. Got a piece of it. Down low. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Brown inside. And he converts the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And Brown has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. .146 left in the first quarter of the game. And then Turner with the dunk.
Turner doing a nice job setting himself up for a shot off that pick and roll.
Now here's Irving. Outside, Williams. Irving goes in. 5 on the clock. And the shot's good.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
Up top, Turner. To the middle. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Turner's got 6. And here's Dallas. Pass to Irving. On the wing, Green. Brown scanning the floor. And Williams punches it home.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
The Mavericks leading. Irving for 3. Dallas no good that time either. And it's Indiana's ball. Here's Nesmith. The kick out to Walker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I mean, you just have to deny Walker getting the ball in deep because he's way too strong to get off his spot without fouling.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And he sinks the second. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Hayward. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Give Hayward the chance now. He's athletic. He's got bounce. He's going to finish with the big flush when he gets inside.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, leading by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where'd it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of a game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
McConnell's shot is off. And if you're looking for a knockdown shooter from distance, look no further than Seth Curry.
Well, not many guys have hit over 40% from three for their careers. And Seth Curry is in that exclusive club. And as a huge bonus, he protects the basketball and doesn't turn it over.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Indiana trailing here. Here's Duren. No points so far. Back to McConnell. The ball's knocked loose. Clock at 6. And Holmes pulls it down.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Outside Mathurin. Tice outside. Wide open. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball when somebody has a better shot. You got to throw it his way.
Pass to Hardaway. It's Hayward on the wing. Picked by Holmes. Pulls up, high post. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
How about this old school look from Hayward? Not afraid to knock down that mid-range J. To heck with those analytics.
Shots good by Mathurin.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Hardaway. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Graham, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And here's Brown for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
And, you know, we've seen Brown accept more responsibility over time on offense, including taking these quick shots.
And the basket by Hield.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Williams from long range. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Williams has got himself on the board with a 3 there. Halliburton looking for an opening. Mavericks with a rebound. They'll take on the Magic at Amway Center after this one, and that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And the jam by Brown.
The athletic Brown with a big-time slam. You got to defend him better than this.
Halliburton left side. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. And Dallas with possession. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Pass to Williams. And the Mavericks, another 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
There's a screen. Outside heel. They need this. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Got it off in time. And so it's Dallas in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back to the game after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Irving for three. Hauled in by Brown.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Toppin with it. Green picks him up. Brown. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Bruce Brown. Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
Well, Clark, with teams playing at such a fast pace now, it's often a choice between transition defense and offensive rebound.
I think that's somewhat true. I think that was always a choice, but even more so today. I think you're right, Brian, because teams now are playing typically at a faster pace. I always value the ability to get second shots. I think you can balance the floor defensively, but I think rebounding on the offensive end still has to be part of how you attack, especially if you've got guys that are good offensive rebounders. Everybody knows about how Buddy Hield is an incredible three-point threat. But what I love, here's a guy with a bunch of years playing 80 or more games. Love that durability. He's ready to go whenever they call his name.
Pass to Williams. Oh, stolen by Turner.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Listen, Indiana is not a free agent hotspot, but you asked Tyrese Halliburton, it's a great place to play. He said, quote, Midwest nice is a real thing. The genuineness of the people, the way they act. I really value people waving as you walk by or smiling. That matters to me. That small town feel, that Midwest feel. Brian?
Yeah, he seems right at home, Allie. Thank you. And the free throw, no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Shot clock at 5. Outside heel. 4-3. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And the Mavericks with some changes. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And the call over the back.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
We've had some all-time great players chosen outside the lottery, Clark. Who do you think is the biggest draft day steal?
You know, Giannis and Kawhi Leonard were each taken at 15, but man, it's hard to not put Jokic at the top of this list. He was drafted as the 41st pick in his draft year.
One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes
all night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
Pretty easy to get excited about Benedict Mathurin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Kept alive. Pass to Hardy. Here's Jones. There's the drive. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Outside Mathurin. And And he dunks it down.
Mathurin doing a nice job making himself a target with the quickness he has in transition.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And he's going for the oop here. And they're pushing it up. Back to Walker. McConnell outside. Outside Mathurin. Six to shoot. Mavericks with the rebound.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Hardaway, a good look. Here's Jones. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
To the inside. All alone on the break.
If he gets anywhere close to the rim, Mathurin's going to try to power it over and through you.
Here's Hardy. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Here's Halliburton. Rebounded by Green. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling. It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Pass to Turner. Puts up a 3. The Pacers again can't hit.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Indiana, down by 12. Here's Hield. Knocked loose. And stolen by Williams. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Halliburton outside to the paint. Here's Hield.
And Brown just doing a nice job using his body well at the defensive end of the floor. He's a physical player who I think does a really good job challenging shooters.
And there's the lob. And Williams punches it home.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Irving looking around. Banked it in off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
And here's Halliburton. Good.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And stolen by Brown. Let's go with a three. And they'll get another chance. Here's Halliburton. Second chance effort. The shot that time not on target. Great D that time from Irving.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
They retain possession. And then Turner with the dunk. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Outside Irving. The kick out to Williams. From downtown. Pacers with a rebound. Pass to Turner. And Williams over to help. And here's Duren for three. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Now here's Brown. Back to Irving. Another one falls for Dallas.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
And there's the screen. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Irving for three. Oh, he botches the dunk.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Offensive rebound. Halliburton misses.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Irving. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. The three. Up again. Here's Holmes. Kick out to Brown. And another shot. Offensive rebound. Outside Irving. Takes it inside. That one goes in. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Mavericks.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Halliburton with the ball. Fires from way outside. And out of bounds. The Mavericks will take it. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
trust me, you don't want no problems, man. Feel like dollar, 0, 0, 0, you know I'm about my commas. I'm on my De Niro, trust me, you don't want no problems, man. I feel like dollar, 0, 0, 0, you know I'm about my commas. I'm on my De Niro, trust me, you don't want no problems, man. I feel like dollar, 0, 0, 0, you know I'm about my commas. I'm on my De Niro, trust me, you don't want no problems, man.